After a long flight, the drive from the airport gives me my first glimpse of Caracas.
The thing about Venezuela is that I know very, very little about it, apart from the fact that, it's had a sort of bad reputation recently. There's been some corruption, crime, some quite serious, dodgy things happening.
Venezuela is still reeling from the controversial re-election of Nicolas Maduro as president, an election many observers say he lost.
Wow, up there. So Mr. Maduro up there, smiling with his moustache, looking reassuring.
With astronomically high crime and murder rates, Caracas has been called the most deadly city in the world. Many people told us not to travel here, but for the next few days, it's home. Venezuela, a country plagued by bad news. It's often described as being the most dangerous in South America. Ruled by an authoritarian leader, its economy has collapsed, leading to 8 million people fleeing the country. But Venezuela, whoa, is also a paradise.
Absolutely beautiful.
From the Andes Mountains to the Amazon rainforest, it contains almost every landscape imaginable.
I see it all now.
And its people,
And your dress.
Oh,
I mean, wow.
you like my dress?
That is colour.
are some of the friendliest in the world.
I love to be talking with you because you ask me things that I have never been asked.
My journey promises to be full of adventure.
I'm 81, I shouldn't be here.
But as I will discover, there are very real risks in visiting a dystopian paradise.
We might be arrested or detained. They were threatening.
There's an undercurrent of threat, which is quite sinister. Caracas, the capital city of Venezuela. Posters of President Maduro are everywhere, his smiling face dominating billboards across the city. I've arrived here 6 months after his disputed election. In the days that followed, there were huge protests, and the authorities' response was swift and brutal. But evidence has shown that the government stole the election. All of this has created an atmosphere of fear and menace on the streets of the capital.
Venezuela, it's not sort of on the English curriculum, really.
I'm meeting investigative journalist Ana Vanessa Herrero.
As a foreigner, you need to always think that there's always someone watching. The opposition did prove, the opposition did win on a landslide, basically. And the government just ignored that fact, and they just declared themselves as the winners. After the election, I interviewed people who were here, actually. If they flooded the streets, they were just walking and trying to tell the government, no, you didn't win, and if you did, you need to show me the numbers.
So this was a big these were big demonstrations.
A huge demonstration. But what happened after that was that the government started persecuting pretty much anyone that they would see on the street, and they ended up jailing 2,000 people in just a week and a half.
So, I mean, you look around and it looks like any other city going about its business. I mean, is he hoping that this will be seen as normal? Is it now seen as normal?
I mean, if normal is high rates of poverty, people fleeing by millions each year, I don't think there's anything normal here.
Not wanting to stay in one place too long, we decide to travel by metro to the center of the city.
Dale, gracias, corazón.
And do you find if you speak out here, make your feelings felt like you have, would that be dangerous?
Most people wouldn't do that. Most people wouldn't do that.
With state surveillance on the rise, Venezuelans find themselves not sure who they can trust and who might report them to the government.
Do you ever feel that this is the sort of place where you'd be being watched? Somebody would be observing you? And
Every Venezuelan needs to be careful now on what they say, where, to whom, because there's a lot of criminalization against speaking badly or against the government. Yeah.
Under President Maduro, Venezuela has recently experienced one of the worst economic collapses ever seen.
The country has been sort of dollarized, the economy.
Thanks to economic mismanagement, inflation reached an eye-watering 130,000% in 2018, and its own currency, the bolivar, became worthless. Adopting the US dollar helped to stabilize things.
That was a very, very complicated time. A lot of teachers, the elderly, they had their savings in bolívares, and then they started happening.
The economic crisis was so bad that around 8 million Venezuelans fled their home country.
But during the worst that we faced, you know, millions fled the country. They run to other countries just to look for food.
Yeah.
So
because they couldn't afford to eat.
they couldn't afford to eat. They couldn't find food either.
Things have now improved slightly, but by most accounts, Maduro has been in charge during one of the worst periods of Venezuela's history. But back at my hotel, El Presidente is all smiles on his weekly TV show.
¡Feliz año! Con Maduro más, número 70.
Maduro even refers to his recent inauguration.
Hace un mes, yo me juramenté, nosotros nos juramentamos.
1 month ago, I swore myself into power. Oh, I bet he didn't mean to say that.
With carnival celebrations only a few weeks away, he seems keen to get everyone in the mood to party.
Probably time to stop, but no. His people are happy.
It's one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen. My first impressions of Caracas have been of a surprisingly modern city. But look beyond the tower blocks and you see the endless rows of the city's notoriously violent slums. Home to warring gangs, there are concerns for our safety as we attempt to visit the biggest of them, called Petare.
We're waiting for the guy who's inside, who's going to come out and say it's okay to go in, so we can't just drive in ourselves.
Hola Freddy, buen día, ¿cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? Sígueme.
We cautiously follow the motorbike. Home to around 1 million people, Petare is known as the most dangerous slum in South America, with hundreds of murders a year. These vast and sprawling neighborhoods are outside the jurisdiction of the authorities.
Really sort of houses packed together, different shapes and sizes either side of the road, motorbikes everywhere roaring about.
Known as barrios, they grew rapidly in the 20th century. But despite their intimidating reputation, my first thought is that there's something rather ingenious about them.
very steep, as you can see now. Houses built, you know, little extensions built one on top of the other.
We arrive in a neighbourhood of Petare called San Blas.
I love the way they've done murals on the walls, very bright. There's real pride in this place. It feels, oddly enough, a million miles from Caracas. It's its own little world here. But I mean, up there, quite extraordinary. Each story is built overhanging the one below. And this is earthquake country, you know. I mean, that's... How do you get someone to put an extension up like that? But this is the remorseless way these places grow. I mean, I'm assuming we're okay and nobody's sort of keeping an eye and nudging somebody and making a phone call, say, well, foreigners there. Here we go. Here's the number 37. God. Deserve your money being a bus driver up here.
Petare might not be as scary as it's made out to be, but it has been hit badly by the migration crisis. Millions of people across the country found themselves unable to afford food and left to find work in other countries, sometimes leaving their children behind. I'm visiting the home of a woman called Yaya, whose sister Yesenia left Venezuela and her baby son 2 years ago.
Hola, I'm Michael. Hello, hello. It's very nice to see you. What you got there, Ali? I've got little grandchildren about your age. Oh, look at that. Can I have a go?
¿Viste? Ay.
You see, I got the wrong side. Nothing at all, but... That's all I know on the harmonica.
Ali has not had physical contact with his mother for over 2 years.
How did Ali come to be here with you without his mother?
Bueno, ella decidió que se iba del país por el tema del país, ¿sí? Y yo le dije que no se lo llevara porque ella se iba a meter por la selva. Y a mí me daba miedo. Y ella me dijo, sí me lo voy a llevar porque es mi único hijo. Yo le dije, no. Entonces ella me dijo, bueno, está bien, te lo voy a dejar a ti. Yo le dije, yo me hago cargo.
Yaya's sister's journey took her through the Darien Gap, a notoriously treacherous area of forest that connects Panama and Colombia.
It's one of the wildest parts of the world, that little connection bit between South and North America. She survived, but was it very, very difficult to get through the Darien Gap?
Horrible, a mi hermano le estaba dando un paro y yo le dije, viste, valió la pena no llevarte a Arley porque quizás te lo hubieran quitado en el camino en el momento que quedaste sin aire.
Where is she now?
Está en Florida.
So what will she do in the next few years? Will she stay there? Will Ali go to see her?
Bueno, ahorita con la montada de Trump creo que ya las posibilidades de que él vaya es imposible. Entonces ya hablamos de que de 4 a 5 años se regrese.
Thankfully, Ali can still contact his mother.
Sí. Ale, ven, mamá, llama a tu mamá. Dile hola. Mira. Mira, ya te voy a saludar.
There are some strangers in your house.
Dile hola, mami. Pide la bendición. Pide la bendición, pues.
Chao, mami.
Bye then. Bye bye.
Chao.
Oh, she's very bubbly. She's got, like you, she's got a lot of energy.
Sí.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And I should say goodbye to Ali. Oh, he's in bed, is he? Ali, time for harmonica practice. Adios. You're very good. You're a film star. You're a film star in England. Yes, exactly.
Outside, I talked to Emmy, a Venezuelan member of our production team, who herself left the country aged 17.
I mean, things were really bad, and they still are, but we had a huge food crisis, shortages. You could not find food to eat, you could not find toilet paper. I mean, it was extremely, extremely bad, to the point that people were starving, looking in the trash for food. I mean, I saw it with my own eyes, and just forced to migrate and leave their families behind, because it was the only way really to move forward.
I mean, it affected you as well, didn't it?
Yes, I left the country back in 2014 in a much more privileged position that many people in the country have. I was lucky to have education abroad, but I did not want to stay abroad. I'm currently living outside of my home. My whole family lives here. It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ali and Emmy's stories are just two of those from millions of people whose families have been shattered by Venezuela's migration crisis.
Things must have been really, really bad for people to take these risks and to leave the country. You know, you just try and project it onto your own family or your own children. You just may not see them again. It's pretty intolerable, really.
All of this is a far cry from Venezuela's decades of glory, when this oil-rich country was celebrated as the most successful in South America. But there's still an upscale side to Caracas, and I'm heading to a place where, for some, the party never ended.
He's definitely dead.
We should just call the police, yeah. Call the police.
Stop it. Think. I'll lose my law firm because some old guy went walkabout in the middle of the road in the dark.
My whole life I've listened to you, dude.
Charlie!
What have you done? Reckless starts tonight, 8:30 on SBS and NITV, or stream now on demand.
We've done things ahead of the rest of the world.
Well, it's a mind-blowing mystery. What is the idea of Australia?
Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me by the hand, take me somewhere.
Go Harvey Norman and experience the great outdoors. Spend hours in stylish comfort, relax and indulge. Entertain effortlessly with the latest modern designs. Refresh and recharge, revive and reset. Transform your great outdoors now with new bold and fresh designs from Harvey Norman.
Nous sommes très proches de perdre cette guerre.
L'armée allemande est presque aux portes de Paris. Mais l'hôpital ne peut plus rien pour vous. Nous aussi.
Alors qu'est-ce que je fous ici? Si je vous disais que nous pouvons sauver votre jambe, votre bras, même votre visage.
Veuillez préparer l'injection.
Je dirige un programme qui peut nous faire gagner la guerre. Vous rejoindrez notre unité d'élite. Votre puissance sera exceptionnelle. Bienvenue chez les Sentinelles.
The Sentinels. Stream free on SBS On Demand.
In 1914, oil was discovered in Venezuela, and by the 1950s, it had become the richest country in South America. Some of this wealth was used to construct grand architectural projects across the capital, and one of the most ambitious was a hotel built on top of the Avila mountain.
Hola. Un boleto, por favor.
It even has its own cable car. And of course, El Presidente is here to welcome me.
Up, up and away. Ooh. That's the exciting bit.
Climbing 2,000 meters, the cable car offers great views of the city.
Yes, that's fantastic. Wow. See the city settle in the valley. Size and scale of it looks very impressive, especially from up here in the heavens.
A few minutes walk away from the cable car station is a building that is something of an icon in Venezuela. This is the Humboldt Hotel. Opened in 1956, it was intended to showcase Venezuela's new oil-rich prosperity to the world, as well as the incredible views from the Avila mountain. And walking inside, I feel like I've been transported to a Venezuela from a bygone era. The Humboldt lay derelict for decades until Presidents Chavez and Maduro spent millions bringing this luxury hotel back to life in 2018, just as the country's economy was imploding.
I mean, it must be quite expensive to stay here. How much is a room a night?
I would say it's expensive because it's a luxurious hotel, but I'd say it is in the realm of luxurious hotels. I would say it's still affordable. A one-night stay is $340.
Alejandro Jimenez works at the hotel.
So it seems, at the moment that there's two sides to Venezuela, really.
Right.
What I'm beginning to find out is that this very comfortable sort of Western affluent lifestyle alongside barrios where people live in one room with 3 children.
Right. I think like anywhere in the world, it still has a lot to go forward. It still needs to go forward in a lot of ways. But I would say, I do say we're surviving. Even though a lot of people complain, a lot of people are living through hard things. I'm not denying that. But I would say we do have it good.
With the average wage under $100 a month, this hotel is very much for the elite. But it's also a reminder of the prosperous country Venezuela has been, and maybe can be again. It's my last night in Caracas, which also happens to be the 14th of February. So I've come to the historical neighborhood of El Hatillo for a Venezuelan Valentine.
Valentina, it's very nice to be with you here. Well, especially because it's Valentine's night and you're Valentina.
Yes.
And I know that you're a legend here.
I'm meeting Valentina Quintero, who's one of the most famous people in Venezuela. Valentina is a writer, traveler, and broadcaster, and she's very passionate about Venezuela. And Venezuelans seem equally enthusiastic about her.
I feel like I'm your security man, waiting here in case they mob you. No, but... Okay, there you go.
The atmosphere here feels celebratory, which is quite heartening, given the challenges Venezuela is facing.
All these people here, they see someone like you who has achieved rather a lot. It's a great response. People smile. It's lovely, We're really pleased to be here, despite all the problems.
Yes, we decided about 4 years ago, okay, we cannot take the dictatorship out because these people doesn't want to go because they don't have any place to go. And we say, okay, we are going to make our life. What I feel is like people in Venezuela have this resilience. We decided to do what we have to do and build the country now. Okay?
Did you ever, in your wildest dreams, ever consider leaving the country yourself?
No, ever. No. Because see what I feel. This is my country. I was born here.
Yeah.
All what I have doing, I have done it here. And I say, if I love my country well, if I really love my country, I care about my country, why am I going to leave? The ones who have to leave are the people for the dictatorship, not me. Because I love the country, I care about the country. I fight for the country.
It's more important to you.
Yes, I love a lot. Because you know why I love my country? Because I know my country.
Venezuelans might not be able to change the political situation, but they seem determined to carry on with their lives.
People in Venezuela like to drink.
They like to drink?
Yes, they like to drink. They like to drink with the meal, they like to drink. Without meal, they like to drink. To celebrate whatever, they like to drink.
Yeah.
People in Venezuela like to drink. Cheers.
Oh, okay, cheers. We eat something to start with?
We should have tequeños.
Tequeños, yeah.
Tequeños.
Tequeños are deep-fried sticks of cheese and are a national institution.
Oh, cheese cup. That's really nice. I mean, because it's the batter around it is well fried. But also this cheese, it's not strong cheese, but it's just right. It's Valentine's night. I mean, are Venezuelans good lovers?
We like to be in love, and people are romantic. I love to be talking with you because you ask me things that I have never been asked.
You said to me earlier that the great thing about traveling is you learn things about yourself that you didn't know. And I love traveling because I probably wouldn't ask that question of people in England unless I knew them very well. But here, I don't know, it's a different. I'm a dummy foreigner. They can say anything they want.
I've enjoyed my time in Caracas, but Venezuela's real appeal lies outside its capital, and it's time to explore. And that means a very early start at the airport.
They're not letting us take the lenses and the camera with us in the plane. So no, we're gonna figure it out, but these things in Venezuela takes a while.
I notice a poster in the terminal offering a $100,000 reward for the capture of Edmundo González, the opposition leader, who many say won the election and is the rightful president of Venezuela. We're flying southeast into the heart of the Amazon rainforest. On board is a very glossy magazine.
Oh, here he is again.
Devoted entirely to Nicolas Maduro. He even has his own comic strip.
Call him Super Bigot. Crushing all his enemies. There are all his enemies. America. That's the opposition leader who's wanted posters for him all over the country. It's all quite subtle stuff. Can't wait for page 2 of Super Bigot.
Despite Venezuela's dangerous reputation, I'm looking forward to exploring what some say is the most beautiful country in the world.
I just hit a man.
He's probably just winded.
Winded?
You're just gonna be another absent black barber in prison. Here's what's gonna happen.
I'm Sean, George's niece.
This is not a love connection. The connection is you killed her uncle.
There's a lot going on in my head, June.
The police found him. They said that he went peacefully.
But it just doesn't look like he went peacefully. What is Auntie June doing?
Flogging baddies.
Just get rid of her.
My whole life I've listened to you, June.
What you've done, whatever it is,
Charlie!
You need to get out now.
What have you done? Reckless starts tonight, 8:30 on SBS and NITV, or stream now on demand.
I met this nice lady today. She gave me this pack of cards. She said it's a game, a very powerful game, designed to play with your family, to facilitate a deeper conversation.
Did you have to pay for it?
Nah.
Let's go! Let's play!
Get together and have a tasty conversation. Live better with Medibank.
At Super Cheap Auto, whether you drive an old car, new old car, two-wheel car, or a no-wheel car, whoever you are, whatever you drive, we'll help you make it super.
When you spend only 0.02% of your time doing bank things, you can spend 20.8% of your time on cheese, 10.6% on slapping things, 8% on expressing yourself, 24% on Debbie, who keeps talking over you in the chat group, and 8% on volunteering, because you feel guilty about what you want to do to Debbie.
It's Super Cheap Auto's early Black Friday super sale. Get 40% off this Penrite full synthetic 6-litre engine oil, or save 20% on Century Automotive and 4-wheel drive batteries. Make it super. Super Cheap Auto.
Power isn't given. Power is taken.
Men like us, we should be allies.
Both our husbands want that crown. Question is, which one of them will yield first?
You want war? Because that's where this ends. Everything leads to this end. We will win!
King and Conqueror. Stream now on SBS On Demand.
After a slightly heavy landing, I walk onto the airstrip in a place in the middle of the Venezuelan Amazon, known as Canaima. And just a few minutes walk away is a place called the Canaima Lagoon.
Fantastic. I've got to see this. Oh, this is... wow. It's just marvellous sight. Marvellous sight. I love waterfalls anyway. I mean, great stuff. The great views of the world, really. So, I think this is the retirement moment, isn't it, really? I'm sorry we've got a series to finish, but I'm not doing any more. I'm just going to retire now. Here. There's a nice seat. I'll sit down. Oh, practice retirement. Oh, this is what it is. Oh. Nowhere better. That is absolutely terrific. And the big mountains, the Tepuis in the background. I believe it's all real. Anyway, cheers. I mean, you can get stop film, finish the thing, but go on, bugger off.
Venezuela may have more than its fair share of challenges, but it's also a country blessed with spectacular natural beauty.
Well, I mean, I'm quite excited to go and see it, touch it, you know?
The waterfalls are so enticing that I'm tempted to take a closer look. Created by water from the mighty Caral River, these waterfalls hold spiritual significance for the local Pemon people. They're also immensely powerful.
Now this is, we're not going too close because they're fierce. This is real fierce water. And it's not just the speed of the water, the weight of that water. It's like the walls coming down. I can feel water hitting the side of my face now.
And then we stop off to get even closer to the El Acha waterfall.
Wow, that is incredible. Oh, wow. Never, ever, ever seen anything like that. Well, so close. Boy, it's like the whole world is sort of collapsing.
I decide to do something I've never done before and walk into the waterfall. I find myself in a cave-like area. Its overhanging roof protecting me from a torrent of cascading water.
Ahoy! It's just incredible. I mean, it's like being, well, it's an avalanche of water. It's like this whole wall coming down, and the wind blowing, and you feel mad with power! Nature at her best! Whoa! Water up! Stop! Water! God, it's good.
The sheer volume, sound, and speed of the water is incredible.
Why am I doing this? I've never been near to such colossal power, that's all I can say. This is just absolutely majestic. Whoa! It reminds me every now and then that there's a lot of water going down there. A lot of it, and it's reasonably warm, but it's just a few steps ahead, wham, you go. It's really fierce. I'm 81, I shouldn't be here. I should be in bed.
I'm starting to see the real appeal of Venezuela. It's a hidden treasure, waiting to be found. Canaima is the land of the Palin people, one of the many indigenous tribes in Venezuela that make up around 2% of the population. I've come to the village of Camarata to have lunch with a local English teacher, Arturo Berti.
I'm ready for lunch.
Yeah, welcome, and take a seat, please.
Where should I go? Over here?
Yes, here, please.
Here, lovely. Okay, thank you. Whoa. This is Palin food.
Yes, I'm going to show you now. This pot is made with clay. Special pot from Camarata.
What's in there, yes?
And it's a kind of spicy soups. There is a fish from the river.
Hola.
My wife.
Very nice to meet you. Yeah.
Arturo is keen for me to try some local delicacies.
This one is a worm from the palm tree.
Worm from the palm tree?
Yeah.
I've never had them before, so I will have some.
Oh,
yeah,
you are going. Okay, you have to.
Crunchy bit there. I don't know what that crunch is. It's like an eyeball, but I know it isn't. Fine, yeah, good. So this is a sort of special.
This is special, yes.
Thank you very much. I'm going to have a second worm. I've never said that ever before.
Palin are traditionally farmers, but in recent years many young people have been tempted to work in illegal gold mines, increasingly common in this part of Venezuela and having a devastating impact on their land.
Is gold mining a big problem for you?
Yeah, problem. I hate the activities.
Do they make any money from the gold, do you think?
More people only use for drinking or for simple things.
The problem with the gold mining, the illegal gold mining, is people don't have any money. They feel they've got no other resources. Is that right? So this is just helping them out of poverty?
We don't want to know about the money from the miners.
Yeah, right. Do you have any sympathy with the people who are gold miners?
No.
No, I can tell that. That was a daft question.
Yeah.
I sense this is an awkward subject for Arturo. Gold mining is controversial among the Pemon. But these illegal mines are becoming a huge environmental problem in Venezuela. So I asked Freddy Vergara, my local friend and fixer, to show me one. And just a few miles from the village of Camarata is a vast area of polluted and now barren land that was once a gold mine.
Considering, you know, we're in the middle of a national park and a lovely rainforest, this is really a grim place.
Yeah.
It's hot, the sun reflects off the sand. I mean, why is it like this?
This used to be rainforest. Yeah, it's been not used for years, and you can see it hasn't recovered at all.
Yeah.
The trees never grow because when they do the mining, they just digging all trees out, roots, everything. So just taking everything away, washing away. That's the results.
I mean, what's the government's view on this? Do they have a view? Do they? There don't seem to be too many security people around.
No, there should be more security around it, but it's not.
Some say the authorities turn a blind eye and even profit from these illegal mines, but it's local Pemon people who often do the actual work.
It's destroying a lot of their land,
right,
isn't it?
Exactly.
So
They're very divided.
Poisoning their land.
They're very divided about it
Yeah.
because actually, when you get into the village, for example, and you ask it to someone who's a gold miner, they'd never tell you because they feel shame about it.
Yeah. But this is never going to grow again. It's never going to become forest.
It's kind of weird.
And fairly polluted, the soil, I suppose, because they use a lot of minerals. I know they use mercury.
They use mercury, yeah.
So the water, the river's not far away, is it?
No, the river's like just there, 100 meters away. And then the problem is that the mercury getting into the fish,
food chain,
food chain. That's a big deal.
That's pretty grim, really.
It's thought there are thousands more illegal mines across Venezuela, causing environmental havoc over an estimated 3 million acres of rainforest. But with Venezuelan gold being worth an estimated $2 billion a year, the destruction is unlikely to stop.
I suppose one thing, of course, is why do we need gold? I mean, people see they want gold rings and watches and all that sort of thing, and they want gold-plated cars and all that sort of stuff, and yet no one knows where the gold's coming from.
Everyone's want gold, you know, since the ancient times.
Yeah.
Gold is always like, we're looking for El Dorado. But the truth is that this is the cost of gold, It's not what you're paying for a gram in a jewelry shop.
Yeah.
It's this the real cost.
Yeah.
Venezuela is a country of jarring contrasts. One minute you're surrounded by natural beauty, the next facing environmental destruction. But hopefully things will take a more positive turn tomorrow as we try to get to the world's tallest waterfall.
I'm sorry, but I can't lie to you. Not anymore. I have to tell you the truth.
Reckless. Next on SBS and NITV or stream now on demand.
Making news. Russian soldiers enter the Ukrainian city of Pokrovsk, long sought after by President Putin. Australia and Indonesia announce a defence treaty during President Subianto's first visit as president. And 1.4 million people displaced in the Philippines in the wake of Typhoon Fangwong. I'll have more news in an hour.
With over 20 million reward seats, use your Qantas points to travel Australia and the world. Earn Qantas points on credit cards and all of your everyday spending, like groceries, energy, fuel and more. Open the Qantas app to explore over 500 partners and start earning points today. Points make it possible.
The all-electric Toyota BZ4X.
Hey Toyota, take us to Evie's Park.
The route guidance will start now. Available now with a 1.9% comparison rate with Toyota Finance. Visit your local Toyota dealership today. Toyota.
Ed, why cut corners when you can rhinestone them?
So true, Narelle. Up next on the UE Savers Showcase, we're talking craft. The craft of saving, that is. You did your own back. And Michael, who's perfected it by switching to UE, he saved $355 on his car insurance.
Ka-ching!
Wow, and what a dazzling result. Nice one, Narelle. You haven't shopped around until you tried UE.
UE, you insured.
From December 10, people under the age of 16 will no longer have access to social media accounts. It's part of a new law to help keep under 16 safer online. For more details, go to esafety.gov.au. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
Go Harvey Norman for $99 carpet installation. That's right, buy selected carpet with underlay and get it installed throughout your entire home for just $99. Choose from a huge range of carpets from all the leading brands. Best prices at Harvey Norman now.
You can operate them from the other side of the world. They are going to change the way we fight.
Medic! 7 murders on Scottish soil.
We need to visit the base in Woodjan.
We're all suspects.
Of course we are. Why were you there?
Those drones are tools for repression.
Somebody told them what we were doing here. Find out who.
Vigil starts 20th of November on SBS and on demand.
It's my last day in Canaima.
Yeah, I think the way we want to be sitting, you can see it in that window. Over that side. Yeah.
But we've saved the best for last. The reason most people come here is to see the ancient Tepui rock formations and Angel Falls, the world's tallest waterfall.
Well, here we go. Yeah.
After 30 minutes of flying along the Carao River, we enter the ancient world of the Tepuis.
It's just fantastic. With a bit of cloud on the top. Yeah, very dramatic.
The Tepuis are around 2 billion years old and are some of the oldest geological formations on the Earth.
How fantastic. My geography teacher at school, if he could see me now, he would be very jealous.
Once a plateau, this area is known as Auyan Tepui and covers over 270 square miles.
Oh, got a cloud coming down. Suddenly out of the clouds, this great rock emerges. Oh, that's impressive.
And as the clouds start to clear, I get my first view of the falls.
Wow, we're right alongside the Angel Falls. What a great view. That is extraordinarily impressive. Oh, so close to it now. Reach out and touch it. Where we're going to land. So we're going straight into the falls itself.
Freddie had told me we were going to try and land close to Angel Falls. But as we approach and get lower and lower, I start to realise we're not landing close to it. We're actually landing in the middle of it.
Wow, this is tight. Wow. What skill.
The landing spot is so confined that the pilot keeps the rotor blades whirling so the helicopter doesn't fall backwards. And then it takes off. We suddenly find ourselves all alone.
Oh God, I've seen seen it all. I've seen it all now. That's amazing. Amazing that they can land here for a start. And it's almost landing in a sort of torrent of water. But there we are. God, we really are at the bottom of the Angel Falls. Absolutely extraordinary. That's the longest single drop of water on Earth. One of the watery wonders of the world. The boulders and everything scattered around here. It's cataclysmic, really, but it's also very, very beautiful.
This is amazing. Looking up, I can see the water cascading over the top, almost a kilometre high. And behind me, the water keeps going, spilling over rocky ledges until it meets the river below. Where I am now is normally completely inaccessible. And it's a huge privilege to see it this close.
I don't think I've ever done anything more dangerous in my life than coming here. You do feel that you're really on the edge of nature. And it's absolutely spellbinding to be here and to look at it.
Venezuela is one of the most stunning countries I've ever been to, and my journey is only just beginning. But for all its natural beauty and welcoming people, I know there's a darker, dystopian side to this country. And while I'm excited about what is to come, I also find myself feeling somewhat uneasy. Next time, I go to paradise. See how rugby is tackling Venezuela's gang culture. But then, everything goes wrong.
From today, we are marked men.
David Duchovny stars as a brilliant writer on the brink in an Emmy Award-winning performance that exposes the mess behind success in Hollywood. Stream every episode of Californication now on SBS On Demand.